Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. Always a pleasure, Mr. Dalton Smith. Fight week, how are you, mate?
Fight week, I'm good as ever.
Let's talk a little bit about it. Headline again, another opportunity, sort of cementing yourself here in Sheffield. Enjoying everything that comes with that?
Yeah, just enjoying it all. You know, you're just soaking it all up. You know, I never tend to really stress about the fight too much until, you know, after the weigh-in, and that's when I seem to zone in. You know, I just go with the floor and get the interviews done. You know, do everything else, the media. Just enjoy it.
Open workout yesterday at the Meadowhall Shopping Centre, a serious turnout. Obviously first opportunity to do a bit of media, etc., speak to some of the public. Exciting, feel good, considering this is your city where you were born and raised?
That's it, you know, there's no better way to do it. You know, to get the comforts of my own bed. You know, yeah, that's it. And it's just, I've got, everything's in my favour, you know, I've got all my home comforts. You know, I'm relaxed. And like you say, it's nice to see the turnout yesterday and you know, do a little bit of shadow boxing in a ring in my local shopping centre, so it's all good.
It's a real feel-good feeling, the fact that you, your dad, and then all of the lads are on the card. Talk about Junaid, Nico. I feel like there's another one in there other than yourself that I'm missing out on. Yeah, I said Nico. Is it just the three of you on this card? Yeah, so it is the three of you. No, you're all good. How nice is that to be able to share this sort of experiences with the lads that you're in the gym with in this city every day?
Yeah, it's good. You know, we train together, and there's no better way that, you know, we're fighting on the same card, and we're all just enjoying it together. So it's great.
Let's talk a little bit about camp. I caught you briefly at the end of, I think you've just done a week out in LA. You went into Guadalajara as well. Let's talk about that. 10 days. I mean, that's the ultimate dream life of a pro, really. Do you want to talk about that experience?
Yeah, it was good. You know, I always get asked about it now, but you know, just something different. You know, I got some great working with Robles, some great sparring, and also got to see the two big fights, Tank Davis, and then flew to Guadalajara for the Canelo fight. So, you know, overall it was a good trip. We enjoyed it, had a laugh, and also got some good working too.
Sam's just on your left there. He was Team GB with you for a long time. He said that he always sort of semi-expected this fight to come at him at some point in his career. Do you sort of feel the same a little bit?
Yeah, I always remember, like, me turning as a professional. Sam was like the one coming up at the British scene, so I always had my eyes on that fight, and you know, it was the one I always wanted. Nothing personal, it's just a fight I wanted, and I thought it sounded good. You know, like you said, some things work out, and this one has. So yeah, it's, you know, it's going to be a good fight.
It's a bit of a crossroads fight in the fact that sort of this is a bit of a last chance saloon for him. He's acknowledged that. He said that it's the most notice he's ever had for a fight, and that he's well up for it, and that sort of, you know, this is what he needs at this point in his career. What do you believe beats Sam Maxwell that you have to offer?
Dalton Smith. You know, if Dalton Smith turns up and does everything right, you know, it's not a problem, and Dalton Smith will turn up. But yeah, it's, you know, this, where does Sam go after this fight? That's the question, and you know, it's, you can't, obviously the respect's there. At the end of the day, we've both trained hard, and we're both going to go in there and fight and settle it on Saturday. But you know, it's the best I've felt. It's the best camp I've had, and you know, I think you'll see on the scales tomorrow the shape I'm in. You know, I've just had the best camp, and this is a fight what's brought the best out of me. You know, and that's what I've needed.
Now you are this hometown hero and sort of headlining your own events, etc. Do you feel the pressures?
Do you know what? It's just like, no, not really. I don't. I still feel like I'm fighting on someone's undercard. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I probably felt it a little bit more for the first time for the Sam Mason fight, but honestly, like, I don't feel the pressure at all. I honestly don't feel the pressure. And you forget how I am. I forget what I'm achieving at times, and I was in Meadowhall just thinking, like, this is mad. Like, it's crazy.
Can I just get a final prediction ahead of fight night with Sam Maxwell?
Dalton Smith, tremendous performance.
Knockout?
We'll see.
Putting words in your mouth. Dalton Smith, always a pleasure. Thank you very much.